Hello YouTube and welcome Diecast family. Today we're going to take a last look at a whole bunch of customs that I made, and I'm going to be posting all these to my eBay tonight, Sunday night. They'll probably already be posted by the time you watch this video, so I'll try to leave I don't think I can leave the link, but I'll leave my eBay name down in the description, so you can look at these on my eBay if you want. They will be going up as auction, so kind of now if I sell this one, I'll have to make another one because I only have one of these. But I like the way it turned out, and I'm kind of curious on what some of these are going to go at auction, or if they'll sell at all. Last time I did a eBay auction with a bunch of customs, I wasn't real impressed with how many I sold. I only posted 10 gassers, but I think I only sold like 5 of them. So I'm really hoping to do a little better this time. I think I'm listing 19 or 20 customs, so we'll take a look at all of them right now, like this bone shaker. So most of them I did make a second one for my own personal collection, like this bone shaker. And yeah, I spilled a bunch of primer on my hands, so of course they're all screwed together, but this one's not screwed together yet. Here's a rat fink gasser. Really like the way the wash looks inside the grill. This panel line accent color from Tamiya is freaking awesome. So it just flows right in. Then you can use a Q-tip if you need to like blot up the excess. But man, I love this panel line. It makes doing panel lines so easy. This stuff was just made for it. And they have it in a bunch of different colors too. And we got a Monster Energy gasser. Of course, I did all the detail on them. Really happy with how this gasser turned out. Then we got a Ken block, Toyo tire, Mustang GT 500. Love the way this one turned out. If anybody knows where I can get more Hoonigan water slide decals like that, let me know, because I would love to have a bunch of them to use as windshield banners and stuff. But they're quite hard to find. Then we got a Corvette C8. And this is Spectro Flame Orange from the Redline shop. And I just left it real plain, just the orange, which really looks more gold or bronze to me. Looks a lot more gold or bronze than it does orange, but it says it's Spectro Flame Orange. And of course, the paint on these just turned out amazing. Absolutely worth having an airbrush for. Really do wish I would have bought an airbrush years ago for customizing. Then we have this one in the Spectro Flame Gold from the Redline shop. And the K2 Clear I'm using. Holy cow. Very, very well worth it. Absolutely amazing clear coat. Goes on perfect every time too. Of course, that probably has a lot to do with the gun that I'm using, which when I do my video on my airbrush setup, I'll show the gun I'm using, and it's just like the best gun for doing clear coats or pretty much any coats, I think. I might end up using it for everything because it seems to do a lot better than the other airbrushes. But it was $144, and the airbrush compressor and the airbrush and everything that comes with it was only like $89. So, but it makes all the difference. It just makes it go on perfect. And we have a 510. And this was painted with metal cast paint out of a spray can. But it just goes on amazing. Which I got some tips and tricks I can share with you guys on using the spray cans too. The best advice I can give you for using the spray cans is warm up the spray can. Just get water in your sink in a container. I use, I got a thermos that works perfect because the spray can fits inside the thermos and it's insulated, so it keeps water hotter. But I've also used a pitcher before, like a Kool-Aid pitcher, and fill it up with hot water, put your spray can bottle in it for a couple minutes before you paint. And when you shake it up and stuff, you can just feel that it's warm inside your hand. And then when you spray it, it just comes out so much better out of the spray can. And that works for any spray can in a paint. I don't think you want to heat it up too much because you can feel it's more pressurized when you heat it up, even with just the hot water. So, but it's no different. Paints go on a lot better on hot days with low humidity. Having low humidity definitely makes a difference. Then we got a 2020 Toyota Gr Subra. With the same metal cast paint. I really like how the decals and graphics came out on this. And we got another 2020 Toyota Subra. In a metallic black. And this is all with the tester's wet look clear these ones are. And that's really good clear out of a can. The cans are real small though, so it gets quite expensive when you're doing a lot of customs. I was spending $20-$30 a week on clear coat. And you wouldn't believe how hard the little decal is to put on this, on the spoiler, on the edge of it. And I've seen a couple Hot Wheels where they do that with the main line. So that's crazy because I know how difficult it is to do. Just like that decal right there, so teeny tiny. The Toyota symbol, holy cow, is that small. And the headlights kit is a separate decal kit, and it comes with both the symbols. Then we got a cool combi in the Monster Energy. And I just stripped 30 more cars, so I got 30 more cars ready to go to make customs out of. So if these do pretty good, then I'll continue to make more and post more. And if not, then I'll just make them for myself. So I don't mind having a nice display full of customs that I made. And I'm going to put another display up above this one, because I quickly ran out of room in this one. And the cheapest ones I posted were $25. I'm sorry if that's too much for you, but just for the amount that I have in the castings, because all these castings are not castings I ever find in the store for $1. They're all castings that I pick up for $2 or $3, or sometimes I got to go to eBay and pay even more than that for them. And then the real riders, they cost me $5 a set. The decals are $5 a set. Not to mention all the time spent doing all the detail work, and I have a lot of time in each one of them, but I probably have 15 to 20 bucks invested into each one of them too. So at 25 bucks, I'm barely making anything off of it. But if I can make a few extra and sell them and make some money to buy more decals with, or more customs, because every time I order decals, it's like at least $150 or $200 but I get a bunch of them. Or every time I order real riders, it's always like $160 to $200 that I'm spending at a time on real riders, because that's a lot of real riders to make all these. And the airbrush paint's cheaper than spray cans, so eventually it will cost me less. But initially, for everything invested into being able to paint Spectroflame paint jobs like this one, I probably have, not counting all the paint that I just bought, I probably have $500 or $600 invested into making, or airbrush, for my airbrush setup, and the initial paint I bought, and the 2 guns I initially bought. So that is a lot of money to invest into making customs, plus the decals and the paint. and the real riders and everything else, I'm all in at over $1,000 right now. Just in the past 6 weeks to 2 months on supplies and stuff I have spent. So, like this one here that I absolutely love and love the way it turned out. I plan on making another one for myself, but as of right now, this is the only one I have. And these decals, I was worried about this because the wide stance of the car sticks out so much. And I was really worried about the decal not conforming to it. And it did. It did absolutely perfectly. And it just looks really freaking awesome. So this is a Spectro Flame antifreeze. And the ones I use my airbrush and my Spectro Flame paint, I am asking $50 for them. I mean, if I don't sell it, then I'll keep it for myself. But it's a one-off, and it's Redline Shop Spectro Flame paint. So it's an official Spectro Flame paint that they used. They all will be sealed in their original blisters and come shipped in a protector. Someday I would like to get into making little custom acrylic, like the M2 acrylics. You can buy them, and I would like to put like little sceneries in them and stuff, and maybe sell them like that. Maybe fasten down with magnets instead of screws, and but that's in the future. And like the airbrush setup, I did invest a lot of money in it, but if I still airbrushing customs in 10 years, which I don't see any reason why I won't be making customs still in 10 years, then I'll probably still have the same airbrushes, because 2 brands I bought, there's people who have 20, 30, 40, 50-year-old ones that are using them still. So if you buy the Japanese-made ones or the American brands that have been out there for 100 years making airbrush, like Bosch and stuff, they should last you forever. So you are paying a lot for the airbrush, but if I have the same airbrush in 10 years, and I use it all the time to create paint jobs like this, then I'll be extremely happy. And if they don't sell, I don't mind keeping them all for myself. The ones that don't sell, I'm thinking about taking down to the local hobby shop and see if he'll post them for sale for me in his store. I might have to give him a percentage or something, though. Got this Jagermeister. I ended up making another one that goes with this set here. So I decided to sell the original one that I made. Which I really like how this one turned out. The way the paint flowed on it, because I didn't use a primer, it really brought out all the panel lines on it. Like I said about that Tester's Wet Look Clear, it's a lot like the 2K. I don't think it's as durable, though. I had a little bit of it come off on tape before, when I taped something off, and I dropped one and it chipped, and It might have been because it wasn't cured, because everything takes, all these paints, they take like 2 weeks to cure. So you don't realize that or anything, but if you read, it takes 2 weeks to a month for it to cure. It's dry to the touch within an hour, 20 minutes, and then you can sand it and stuff. They tell you wait like 24 hours to like wet sand it or whatnot. But then after that, it still keeps getting harder and curing for weeks. So when I dropped it and it chipped, it might not have been my fault. Or it might have been my fault that it wasn't cured. If it was cured, it might have been harder, not chipped. Okay, I think I dropped it on my carpet here. I don't think I dropped it on nothing hard. It might have hit like my wooden desk or something on the way down. And we got this Mustang here, which absolutely love how this turned out. I just think it looks really mean. Really freaking awesome. Paint just turned out amazing on it. So this video is a lot longer than I thought. A lot of customs to look at. Like this Supreme Cool Combi. Then I had to do a Candy Striper Cool Combi. Now the camera does not do this pink paint justice at all. This actually looks just like the RLC pink paint. This is Spectroflame original pink. And you can't tell on camera, but off of camera, it looks like pink chrome. Like, if you have any of the original, or if not the original, but if you have any of the RLC pieces that are pink, but for some reason, the camera absolutely hates pink. Really happy with how it turned out, though. And we got another 2020 Toyota Supra. Done in the Fast and Furious paint scheme. Which I'm really curious, see what this sells for on eBay, or if it even sells. Definitely gonna have to make another one for myself, because this is the only one I have. And we just have one more. One more custom. So I'm really hoping for the best. Of course, I'm hoping I sell everything, because that would really help me out. help make up for some of the money I have invested in making customs. But if they don't sell, they don't sell. I don't care. Like this Datsun 620. I think it turned out absolutely amazing. Man, I wish my camera would do the pink paint some justice. I don't think I have a RLC in the pink Spectro Flame, or I would compare it. But that's all I got to show you today. Ton of customs that I'm going to be posting to eBay. So if anybody's interested in purchasing one of my customs, check them out at my eBay store. If anybody ever wants to commission a car or something, I leave links where you can get a hold of me. Best place is Instagram. But I also have an email too. And next to the gold one and next to the orange cool combi, you really can tell that that's Spectro Flame orange. It's an amazing color. No matter what color it is, it's an absolutely amazing color. Bunch of works in progress. So, a lot more to come. But definitely let me know which one's your favorite. Leave comments, hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe. Have an awesome day.